everybody, welcome back, vlogsters. I want to tell you the rest of the story. So Saga continues. First of all, this seems very bright, doesn't it? If you just watch the Walmart haul, you'd be like, Jerry. And the light is very blue. That's another thing. I hear a lot of times like how my lips look blue, but this LED light is very blue compared to whatever light you're used to seeing. Okay. So where I left off yesterday, Saturday it was, I told a story about my apps getting hacked. I have some additional information that happened after that. So after I shot the video, I went in the house, set up whatever I was setting up, and then I started changing my passwords. I got I received from my friend Chris a $50 gift card for Panera at Christmas time. And when I went into the Panera app to change my password, it told me that there was a zero balance on my Panera card and that I had recently used it in Illinois. I've not been to Illinois, especially January 8th, I was not in Illinois. So I got on the phone with Panera. I spoke to Julia, who was the nicest. I feel like she made the lady from Starbucks look like the Wicked Witch of the West because she was so nice. She was so kind and she was so genuine about like how sorry she was and that all the things that are happening, and just absolutely gracious. Thank you, Panera. She also replaced everything that was in my gift cards. There was 2 gift cards. She replaced it plus because she didn't know exactly how much was on the second card. But I told her if it was anything more than $2, then there would still be a balance on there or whatever. But they replaced that, which I really do appreciate. She helped me change my password, set up securities and all that stuff. Just now, I'm at Walmart picking up my groceries. I get onto a website from a text message. It was a good text message. Wait, it was not from a text message. That's not what I did. I got on a website. What website did I get on?
Was it Walmart or was it?
HGTV, entering their HGTV dream home. And this doesn't have to do anything with HGTV. This has to do with the fact that I was on a website. And an unsecured page popped up, like phishing or spam. And it was to get a private VPN, which is what I was kind of telling you guys about, which we are going to get, but it was just weird. So I went ahead and I turned off the Wi-Fi, turned off the Bluetooth. I couldn't put it on airplane mode because Jimmy was in the store. And I knew if he had to text me or something, he needed to get a hold of me. But I was just like, it's obviously something that I'm doing that I can do to prevent something different. I want to also let you know, because I didn't get feedback about this specific thing yet, but this really doesn't have anything to do with me being an online personality. The fact that I am on YouTube or on Instagram is not what's causing this. What's causing this is, I mentioned in the previous video, Zynga from Facebook from 2001 or whatever, they got breached. And then what happened was they got my username and password combinations with my email addresses, and they went hog wild. So that's why I'm having to go in and change everything, which, like I told you in the previous video, is a lot. I sign up for a lot of stuff. And I'm going in and having to change each and every individual thing to make my passwords more secure. I'm using a password generator. So I'm having to keep track of everything that's generated in the password. But hey, it's okay. It's better to be safe and have to do extra work than to have this happen again. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody at Starbucks, to everybody at Panera for really making it feel like I'm not a loser who had this happen to them. I also want to remind you guys just to be safe out there. Check often, the reason I feel like my Panera, I put the Panera card on at Christmas time, but then I hadn't checked it since then. So that was 3 or 4 weeks that they had to do whatever they wanted to do. So, just, check in often on your apps, check in often on all your emails, and just, be safe out there, okay? Because I love you and I don't want to have anything happen to you guys. Now that part's over, I wanted to ask you. So I don't know if you noticed this dress last Saturday. Today is Tuesday. Laundry was Sunday. So I realized that I'm wearing this the same Saturday that I am today. That I don't share my clothing hauls with you guys anymore because I got like a lot of flack. And I know that a lot of you were very positive about it, but there's the most negativity that I've gotten from people who are like average people. I don't know if that makes sense, like not trolls, but like people who are like normally on my channel. The most flack that I've gotten was when I did the clothing hauls. So I kind of like backed off on it and saying, you know what? But I realized that A, I never before let fear rule my decision making. B, I don't know how many of you are interested in seeing. I know there's a lot of plus size people out there who don't know that with coupons and with sales and with free shipping that they can get clothes at relatively inexpensive prices, sort of like what you'd pay at Walmart relatively. So what I mean by that is I like Lane Bryant's underwear. I like the sizing, I like the quality. When Lane Bryant has like buy 5 get 5 free, you get like 10 pairs of underwear for $35 or something, like around $35 depending on the underwear you choose. And in Walmart, you get like 5 pairs of underwear for $10. So it's almost like it's very comparable in price, but you also like the Just My Size underwear really doesn't have the quality that the Lane Bryant underwear is. I just threw out a pair of Lane Bryant underwear, and I'm not to try to like gross you guys out or whatever, but it was from like 2007. So like 12 years for a pair of underwear to finally like go in the garbage. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I think it's worth it in the end. So if you can afford to combine coupons with free shipping and sales, then definitely it's the way to go. So if you guys are interested in seeing more clothing stuff, whenever I get clothes, I will definitely share it with you. The other thing is Wish items. So I've been sporadically, we order stuff from Wish. A lot of it is household items. I think sometimes you see stuff in home tours. If you guys are interested in seeing stuff from Wish, please let me know as well. I know that this is the vlog channel, but if you let me know here, then I'll do it over there and I'll ask over there as well. So that's everything. That's all I wanted to just touch base on. Baby, you have anything you want to say to the people on the vlog channel?
What?
You have anything you want to say to the people on the vlog channel?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't totally listening to what you had to say.
No, it's okay. Oh, I like your shirt. Kathy from California asked if we were going to do a family vlog channel. And I said Jim still hasn't decided, so.
What do you mean family?
Remember I asked you about making this channel for like our family, where we could just sit and vlog each one of us separately.
Oh.
Not the Bible study stuff, but just like family stuff.
I don't see why not. We'd have to figure out a time frame because of my
Yeah, anytime,
my work
really.
schedule.
Okay, that's good.
I don't know what we vlog about, but yeah, we can sit down and try to.
Sometimes we just chat on like hauls and stuff where you just have stuff to say, so we go on the vlog channel. That's it.
Yeah.
Because the hauls. So another thing people ask me about is why 50. Why don't you be comfortable? Sit down or stand or something. Why 15 minutes? So YouTube has community parameters. They actually have creator parameters. Depending on the type of video that you're putting out, the type of content you're putting out.
Oh, cushion.
So what I mean by that is if you're vlogging or talking and just doing like general Dollar Tree hauls per se, I guess the Dollar Tree hauls could be either, but I'll tell you what I mean in a second. You're allowed the video to be up to 15 minutes or at 15 minutes. They usually are pretty good with if it's like 15, less than 16 minutes, is what I'm saying. If it says 15 and change. But if you're doing an educational video or a tutorial, it can be over 15 minutes because you can't always teach stuff in 15 minutes. That being said, if it's a haul, you could argue that I am teaching people about shopping at a bargain. So you can say that that is a tutorial, that is educational, because I'm teaching you guys what's available there, how much, like, because if I was teaching you budgeting, that would fall into tutorial, and why isn't the Dollar Tree hauls budgeting, or Walmart hauls for that matter budgeting? So that is why that. And somebody asked then a live stream, then why can you just talk on a live stream for hours? Well, because the live stream doesn't have the same parameters. It works under a whole different guise. So anyway, that's why. So if that helps explain it, I think that helps explain it. you think that explains it?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully, we were hoping to get down the Valentine's Day decor tonight because tomorrow the weather's going to be bleh. But we just...
I just have to bundle up and get up in the attic and get it.
Yeah, but it
Ain't
just
the
didn't...
first time I've done that. It won't,
I know.
Probably won't be the last until
Yeah,
we
but
get
it's... And I'm not saying it's easy for him to say, because don't get me wrong, but I literally have to stand in the wind at the bottom of the stairs, at the bottom of the ladder waiting for him. So I'm like, yeah, that's fine for you, but... I'm sorry. Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry for you more than I am myself. Like I said,
I'm sorry that I push you like what it seems like under my time frame. You know, I'm not trying to be like it's under my time frame. It's just that this is the reason why I wanted to do it when it was not so crappy out.
Yeah. Well, I'm
especially if it's going to be sideways rain or snow, then it's really going to be like.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that crud.
When I was in 1991, 1992, I marched on Washington to protest LGBT rights. Actually, it was not even rights. It was about health care. One or the other. Both. Maybe both.
Don't look at me. I wasn't around at the time.
No, I'm trying to remember exactly. I know what it was specifically. It was about recognizing HIV and giving health care to people who are HIV and AIDS infected. So, but anyway, so we marched on Washington. When we walked to the train station, the metro, there was sideways rain. I'm not kidding you. Me and my sister and my sister-in-law were completely dry in the front and completely soaked in the back. It almost looked like somebody had like put tape over the front of us. Like, you know what I mean? Like masking over the front of us. It was hysterical. So it was like sideways rain at our back. I was like, at least it was at our back pushing us towards the train station. If it was at our front, we had to walk into it. That'd be a different story.
A better description I can think of would be like somebody hosed you from the back.
Or grab me by my belly and just dip me back there. It felt like somebody hosed me in the back, but it was just so being out there in the sideways rain, sometimes you're like, but it's okay. And I also have things that I want to do that I have to spray paint, and it's been so cold and moist and gross out there, I can't even spray paint.
Yeah, and there's no real place in the house that you can do
I feel like it's the only time that I'm not jealous, but I'm like, I wish that I lived in a warmer climate. I don't wish I lived in a warmer climate the whole rest of let me finish talking. The whole rest of the year, like the other 365 and a half, 4.5 days. It's just when I want to spray paint something from like November to March, it's like too cold because you have to have at least 45 degrees and a certain less than 50% humidity. And here, if it's warm, then it's usually moist and wet. It's gross. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just thinking about that house that we looked at before it settled on this one that had that heated workshop outside.
Yeah.
That one, the one of the three buildings.
Well, we put the bid on, but except someone else's.
Yeah.
Or the one house with the 3 levels that had the really nice laundry room that was like a giant craft room.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Like a build room.
You guys would have like been, oh my gosh, Jerry, that's the best room ever. It really was.
Well, that one.
And it was red and white. It had a black and white floor and red cabinets. Oh my god, it was totally me.
That would have been a nice house because it had in the basement. It had like that big giant laundry room that could have been for storage.
It's literally 100% what I was just talking about.
That it had that secondary room that looked like he literally set it up for storage because he had storage shelves like stacked.
I think you're talking about a different house. You're talking about the one over on October Place when Mom was going to have the apartment downstairs. Talking about that?
Yeah, that one.
This is the one that it was sort of in the corner of the cul-de-sac, the big giant yellow one that was like super cheap.
Oh,
that needed fixer-upper, yeah.
And Mom was like, "Oh, we're so close to the highway. I'll be."
No, not that one. This one.
Oh, the other one, the other cul-de-sac.
This one we put a bid on, and they had already accepted someone's offer.
Oh, okay.
This one was. I know how to describe it. I know how to describe it. The one with the kitchen that had the shelves that opened up into this thing, like the can had all the can things that levered out.
Okay, yeah.
Do you remember downstairs they had a room that had like a black and white checkered floor with white cabinets with red walls, and I was like, my craft space. You said that, and you're like, craft space?
Yeah, I did.
I did have like issues with like I was like flooding and being in the basement, and I was weird.
That was your issue.
I had a moment where I needed
flooding in the basement.
I had a dream. Is really what it was about. No, the stairs weren't a problem necessarily. They would have been. I felt like they could have been in the future, but all right, that's it. Anything you want to add?
No.
Okay. So as always, you guys, take care. God bless. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.